Oh, we're taking a look at a new watch. Oh, yes. And today we're going to talk about the new Rogbid. I believe it's a 710. And specifically, we're going to take a look at what's going over on their new launch portal, which again, they are talking about this new watch that's coming out. So Rogbid is pushing into some really interesting wearables. They've got a new lineup of Android-powered smartwatches, including a 4G full-screen round smartwatch with a 1.85-inch circular display, 1100 milliamp battery, and even a 2-megapixel side camera. On top of that, they're also talking about a next-gen Model S smartwatch, which is a 2.4-inch square display, built-in AI features, 4G connectivity, and 3 gigs of RAM with 32 gigs of storage. Also includes some GPS watches, rugged designs, and budget devices. So they've been around for a while in that fitness tech space. So basically, if you're into smartwatches that do more than just, let's say, track your steps, watches that have LTE calls, cameras, and even AI, this could definitely be a brand you want on your radar. So let's take a look at this watch. This is the one they just sent us, and this is the Rogbid Z10, 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 however you want to kind of pronounce it. So this is it here, smartwatch, link contacts to comfortable. I don't really know. Anyways, this is the Z10. It looks like you can get it in black and white. CPU, it has 4 gigs of RAM plus 128 gigs of ROM inside this. A 1.8-inch AMOLED 368 by 458 pixel, has a 1050 milliamp battery. This one actually has a 5 megapixel plus an 8 megapixel camera, and it's ceramic, which is super cool. Because remember when Apple, I don't think they do it anymore, they used to make their ceramic watches really expensive. They were really expensive. Silicone strap at 22 millimeters, and it has an IP67 waterproof, dustproof rating. So very nice. Anyways, we get a user manual, which is quite large here, I guess. You know, it does have a smartwatch app application. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get that downloading here, hopefully, once this sees it. And we're going to do the iOS app. GeoFit. I don't really know. Anyways, they sent this to us in black, which is super nice. And comes with, it comes with 2 straps, which again, super nice. So depending on your needs, it comes with a leather strap, it looks like, as well as a, is this reversible? Yeah, it looks like it's reversible. So black on one side, gray on the other with the cool bands. Okay, that's also really nice. And we get inside here, how does this charge? So it does have its own like magnetic charging style cable, USB-A on one side. All right, these, I think they're going on like a Kickstarter type thing. So just kind of be aware of that. And then on this side, we get, this is for, my guess would be for maybe taking the bands off, maybe, or opening it. Again, it comes with a screwdriver. Why do you need a screwdriver? I don't know. Anyways, let's just put this over there. That is large. I want you guys to see this. This is my Apple Watch. Look how big that is. Oh, that's nice. And again, look at this, it's thick. It's good. So that's what it's for right there. That would be for like your 4G SIM card. Yes. That's got some size to it. Oh my gosh, that is nice. Look, and a leather strap. That's pretty. Sorry, Apple Watch. For now, you're coming off. I may see you in a couple days, but look at you. Now, it is not edge to edge. Just be aware. You guys need to see that in reflection. So it does have a fair bit of black border around it. Just kind of be aware, but it still does, I have to say, it looks pretty. And there's your camera. It's one of your cameras right there. I don't know if it has multiple cameras. It may have a camera right on the front as well. 2 cameras. On the back, it does have your heart rate sensor. Looks like it does have a little coating on it, so make sure you take that off. So just pull that off too. Make sure. Look at the, like, that has got, look at the size. That has got some size to it. I would think a lot of that has to do with the camera itself. Anyways, let's just hit that button. 4G smartwatch. Oh, I am I am totally down with that. For sure. That is a nice looking watch. And when it's black on black, you definitely can't tell that the screen doesn't fill it all completely. But like, let's say your iPhone and that, of course, it has to have a border so that it has room for the camera. And it's running Android. Preparing. All right, so we're going to pick English. Yes. Scan the QR to install this, which we have downloaded. So we're going to open this. So let's hit this add device. Allow. Scan the QR code. Maybe that's this. Comes up in Chinese or something, so I'll hit OK. Open the Bluetooth of the phone and watch. Oh, maybe I have to actually go into the actual Bluetooth on here. So let's just take a look. Actually, there's the code. So once you have it, you get a different code. Let's just go back, add device. So you can actually turn all these on for sharing with Apple Health. So allow. Okay. Add device, allow. Try this one more time. There it is, connecting. Boom. Pair. Allow. Connection successful. Boom. All right. It's called the King. The King. Oh, come on. That's a pretty watch face. I'm kind of interested to see what the watch face. So it's got all kinds of stuff, right? Oxygen level, sleep, calories, weight, steps, distance, heart rate. And it should be grabbing information, of course, from Apple Health. So we have theme switch. Oh, I see. This just is the theme for this. So depending on how you want those. Gotcha. If I click on the device, anything? No. Dial help on. Okay. This, yeah. Silent mode, raise the screen. I do want that because I think that's good. Silent mode if you want it. Your step goal, auto monitoring. So every 5 minutes, can you go faster? 5 minutes is the most. Okay. Auto monitoring 1 hour. Auxiliary input, auxiliary watch input. I don't even know what that is. Unit switch. I'm in metric, which is good. Clear cache, about us, feedback. Sweet. Very cool. All right. So not a ton of stuff in the apps. What is dial? Oh, these are your dials. Okay. Phone. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's just a text coming through. So that's working. Your battery, of course. Again, your SIM card if you want to do that. If you scroll down, you have some of the activity stuff, average steps. The screen's nice though. This way, we have all our settings. So if we wanted your phone, your contacts, I'm guessing messages, your blood oxygen, your heart rate, sleep mode or do not disturb. This is usually like a breathe. What's this? This looks like a fan. Dials, desktop settings, dial selection. All right, so we do have a dial selection. Let's just click that. So we have a bunch here that are on there already. Some of them are neat. Some of them are a little weird. Okay. But let's say you just wanted something somewhat basic. So let's say I wanted this one. Okay. It's not horrible. Not horrible at all. Yes. Go back into our settings just to see. Network connected devices, battery, display, sleep, sound, storage. I have 7% used. Locations, Google, system, about, phone. Yeah, about. I find it funny. It's called King. You know. Okay, and only one button on the side, right? So your one button just kind of turns it on, turns it off. Okay. Anything else over here? Oh, these are your different kind of exercises, depending on what you want to do. If you're doing that kind of stuff, right? That's it that way. Anything the other way? These will be your like messages that have come up, and that's kind of it. I like the little color thing at the top. That's all right. And what else do we have here? Camera. I'm curious, right? Look at that. Taking pictures. Can you take video? You can take video. What? What is happening? How does that even? So if you're wearing that, I don't know what is up and what is down. Oh, it's using that camera. So if you pointed it forward, right? So off to the side like so, and I did a record, you guys will get to see this hopefully, right? So this is using the side camera. So we'll just do like 10 seconds. Huh. Okay. Cool. And then if we tap this, again, we can go into photo camera. changes there. Let's take a picture. Snap. Cool. And then if you tap this other button, I'm wondering, because I think it has 2 cameras, right? Can I switch cameras? Front camera. Oh, look at that. There's a front camera. So I'll do this, ready? Picture of me. And then, can I do video on this one as well? Yes, sir. Now, doesn't have the greatest of exposures because of the bright light. But if I did this, for instance, and for some reason I wanted to do a video recording on here, you guys are seeing a video recording. How is that not a thing normally? Oh my gosh, that's super cool. That's super cool, yes? All right. Anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wear this for the next couple of days, and then we will continue this video to let you know my thoughts, because that is pretty outstanding. I'm just going to put that on. We'll give it a full charge. We'll see how long it lasts. I'm guessing that if you're someone that's going to be using, let's say, the video side of it a lot, then you'll probably chew through the battery pretty quickly. But it has got some weight to it, without question. And then to get out of this, I'm guessing you just somehow. Oh, look, there's all the stuff that you've taken. I don't want that one. Delete that one. Oh, that is so cool. It is super cool. And then this button kind of get you out of it. Yep. Okay, I'm going to play around with this for the next couple of days, and we'll continue the video once that's done. So stay tuned. Okay, so I have been playing with this watch now for, I don't know, maybe a week or so, would be my guess, somewhere in that range, about a week. And it's died. It probably died, I want to say about 5 days. So, but I was using it fairly heavily, of course. I was using it even to take pictures. I have changed watch faces, tried different watch faces. And I have to say, the nicest looking watch faces with this watch are watch faces that just are black in tone, because if not, they kind of have this square look, and you can really start to see where the end of the screen actually fits. So that's just my thing. If you're gonna have a watch face, just make it a black one, because it looks the nicest. Other than that, everything seems to like function really well. You know, the screen is really quite nice and crispy, which is really good. Sound on it, actually not too bad. So for instance, if you came over here and looked in your photos, for instance, and I think I have a video somewhere here. Maybe you can hear it. Let's just see. Yes, sir. Now doesn't have the greatest of exposures because of the bright light. But if I did this, for instance. So it's not bad. Now, the one thing, because I'm on a Mac, hopefully you guys could hear that. Because I'm on a Mac, I couldn't figure out how to get the photos to move from the watch to my Mac computer. So something that I may need to reach out to them down the road to kind of figure out. The other thing too to realize, most times that I've seen with like smartwatches, especially that are kind of on the Android side, not that this one actually uses Android, but kind of they use their proprietary stuff. Usually once you have that Bluetooth connection, you're pretty much good. It's ready. It uses your phone for everything, right? It logs into your phone, uses the Bluetooth kind of talks with your phone's Wi-Fi, and it grabs data, and you're good to go. This one, if you have a 4G card, then you're fine. But if not, you do have to actually go into your settings and set up. You'll actually possibly see this. I think it's in here. Yeah, network, right? So I actually have mine connected to my network here, because I was having problems getting it to send data across. Like I go onto the app and say, hey, I want this watch face, and it would say, yeah, doing that, and it would never happen. But once I actually turned on the Wi-Fi and connected to my Wi-Fi, and then it seems to be functioning just fine. So that's kind of nice, that it has that ability, of course, which makes it a lot more cell phony in the way that, you know, if you are somewhere with your own Wi-Fi, you know, it can connect to that. Like if I'm in the house all the time, it will have no problems just connecting to my Wi-Fi and being good. You can set it, of course, to remember. So if you're here and you go to your work, or you go to your parents' place or whatever it is, and you connect to their Wi-Fi, then you're fine. It'll remember those. The other thing to remember is it does bring up a keyboard, and the keyboard is like, I don't know, this big. So I have a password for my Wi-Fi that's like, I don't know, 12 numbers long. I don't know. It took me 6 minutes to put it in because I constantly be hitting the wrong number. So just kind of realize that, it would be nice if this one had a little stylus that you got with it to help with the small inputting of certain things, possibly. Because yeah, it brings up a keyboard because it thinks it's like a smartphone, right? And so that's cool, but also kind of weird. Um, Other than that, though, it does everything good. The heart rate seems good. Like I put it up against again my Apple Watch just to see how it did in regards to like beats per second and all that kind of stuff, and I was right on track. Right on track. So I thought that was excellent. Ceramic is nice. It should be nice and strong. Just realize if you're going to get this watch, it's big, right? It's chunky. Again, there's my normal watch and there's this one. It's large. And I think two things, of course, it has to have that room for that actual 4G SIM card to go in if you want it. Plus, it has to have room in it for the two cameras, right? Camera on the side and the camera on the front. And I wish I could show you the images that it actually took because I do think it would be cool. I think it is cool, but most of us are carrying this. So, I don't know if it's gimmicky for sure or if it's cool or if it's something that, at the beginning you'd be like, it's really cool. Like, I'm going to use this all the time. And for the first like 3 days, you use it all the time. And then you're like, why am I not just using my phone? Because my images are going to be so much better, you know? So I get it if you're like going into like a business meeting and, with your boss and your boss is like not very nice and he's, you want to get some info on him, you could be like, and record. Yes. What were you saying, perchance? Hmm. 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 Maybe that's good. Anyways, I will put links down below. I think the Kickstarter phase is still on and maybe close to over, but I wanted to really give this watch a good try. And you know what? I don't know the price, so I'll put a link down below. But yeah, it's a nice watch. Just realize thick. It is thick. It is chunky, but it's also has a lot of features that I think a lot of other smartwatches just don't have. So yeah, kind of cool. Anyways, I'm going to leave you guys there. That's it for me. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next video. Later.